swing some sort of melee weapon, cast a spell, swing a melee weapon, like, well, like, seamlessly. Yeah, I could have sworn I could have grabbed something off you. Alright, where's this? Up the stairs. Cool. And we're about to get our thing back. And we're going hard. Of course, he's immune to cold. You can kill everyone else around him, though. Dude, we've got answers for elemental immune. Use my rep kit. There you go. Thank you. It is a little buggy trying to use the rep kit in the middle of my my swings here. The game doesn't really want to let me do it. Okay, we pretty much just stay at max duration now. Alright. I think we can let it fall off now. Still don't know what we do with this iridium. I'm just picking it up. We can sort it later. Missing anything? Not a chest or anything around here? Okay, cool. What is that? Oh, that's for the Skull Orchid. Okay. So I actually want to see if we can go grab... Is it over here? Yeah, this mine. This mine right here. Because there's a... I think that's the one. That's the boss. I remember getting it from him. It was either him or the next one. It's one of the two mines that gives me the affinity mod, which is what I really want. What I really, really want. Gonna be my killer. Very good with my friend. I don't even know why I just used that rep kit. I really need to get something with that health regen skill. Drone bulk order perforator. Dude, I'm already thinking about the vault hunters right now. I'm sorry, Amon. Thinking of Harlow and Rafa and Vex even. Definitely was playing all of them. All right, let's do this. Actually, we don't really need impact if we're going in with our action skill, do we? Need sticky for anything that's sticky to deal with. Should be, yeah. Should be this mine. Of course, he's ice. None of them want to actually fight me. Pop this. How do I... Oh. was like, what am I missing here? This wraps around up. The enemies. So worms just don't actually go underground. Okay, fishes do though. Need to build up some rep kit stacks. Come on, refresh a charge. Yeah, see, I heard the sound go off, but it didn't actually go off. Thumper threshers? That's what was hitting me, man. See, the sound went off, and it didn't happen, so I had to repress the button. Yeah, it goes. Yeah. I remember this. Should be a big thresher, yeah. Those dots. This is like a dot build almost with all those, like the blackout or the burnout or whatever the heck they are. Any legendaries? No. Yeah, the loot chest is over here. Alright, we reset. We need to do this a few times to see if we can get that elemental mod. And it cancel. Why would it cancel our ability, man? What the heck? Okay, let's see if we actually kill it faster with the Toric Sticky, though. Hard to tell. I wonder if I... I don't know if that was any faster or not. Can you get out of the way? I think I picked up like a green item on accident. Okay, now we're going to try the spear one. See if that does any better. I don't know if it... Definitely doesn't come out faster, but we'll see. We'll see how it works. I would say the shotgun and the forge waves did about this, like it's had about the same time to kill. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Let's see if the spear is any better, because we don't really need to pass through any enemies, and we don't really need the refresh duration. We've got triple bypass. Oh, I ran out. I forgot to use control bypass. That's my fault. Sir, can you come out of the ground? That should be it. There we go. Was it not this boss? I could have sworn it was this boss. Maybe it was the next one. Okay, we did this 3 times. We didn't get anything. Pretty sure it's supposed to be a dedicated drop. Okay, yeah, let's go. What would have been the second one we did? Because that's the first for sure. Looking for a green symbol here. Amidst all these other green symbols. I don't know. Pretty sure it was over here, wasn't it? Was it Whistler's Maw? It was Whistler's Maw. We'll try this one more time. And if we don't get it, we'll go to Whistler's Maw. Get out of the ground, you piece of poop. Nope, didn't activate. There we go. Now it activated. I guess it wasn't this guy. I could have sworn it was. Maybe it's Whistling Maw? How are you still alive? You should have died when the boss died. Come on, game. Thank you. Yeah, it's a hard time for these bosses. You reckon we go over to Force of Nature then? Maybe. But at least that way I'll get to use all 3 things. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whenever Peacebreaker cannons fire at an enemy, gain a stack of an instigator and lose all stacks when Peacebreaker cannons fire at. I knew it. Interesting. So this is like a boss mod then. El Muerte, El Deposit, y El Vivo, y El Destrozo. I have no idea if I said that right. That is really interesting. We've got decisions here, boys and girls. Go to the launch pad real quick. We need to find a way. And I think it's going to be the spear, but the spear is just so slow, man. It's just so slow. Especially since I'm giving up using the shield when it just takes so long. I mean, we could go Onslaughter and take advantage of the legendary mod we already have for that. Which turns all of these capstones and augments right here on the sides into incendiary. Which might work.
Battery low.
Force of nature would kind of go hard.
Charging battery.
Yeah, force of nature for sure. Yeah. Which means I'll still be able to do melees, and I'll still be able to detonate. Yeah, I think that's what we do. I think we do that. I think we do Onslaught or Force of Nature and maybe Stormcutter. Maybe. Hmm. All I know is that we're respecking, because this, I'm not a fan of it. It has a lot of clear potential, but it's just severely lacking in single target damage. Even with the Forge Lance. Where am I going? Oh, there's purple ones in there. Well, we might open this. I haven't really been keeping up with the key codes, so respect all. All right, let's see here. So we know when to go Onslaughter. We know kill skill would actually kind of go slick, especially if we go My Touch is Death. Think we go. Yeah, maybe. It's also considered a status effect. And if we grab this, Wrath of Nature is just, it goes hand in hand because I'll have this active. And if I get, I'll need to spend some points into, more points into the blue tree in order to get Warrior's Cup because I've got triple bypass so we can make Onslaught last longer. Duration could go hard here. I think an extra 30% action skill duration combined with the rep kit. And then we spend the rest into red. Would anything in green come in handy here? Maybe this. Definitely a destruction engine for sure. What does Berserk even do for us? Gives us bonus cryo damage. If there was a way to convert this into incendiary, that'd be kind of cool. Cryo is really what you want though, because cryo, if it freezes an enemy, they take like 3 times melee damage, which is kind of insane. So this would do fire damage. Would it freeze enemies or would it just burn them if it's converted? I don't know. We'll have to find out. I still think, yeah, 25% there. That's an extra 20 seconds off. Yeah. One of these three. Green, I don't know, man. Just green is good. Green is good. Other than the drones, you know. Other than the drones, green is good, I think. Especially the right side. Oh my goodness. Detonations, restore, shield, and ordnance. We definitely want destruction engine if we're going to go force of nature. I don't really need anything else here. We go 10 here. Well, 15 there is fine because we just really just wanted the Warrior's Cup. And then we go grab what would help us out now? We don't have enough skill points to make use of impetus. Oh, that is 15% shield regeneration rate. Per stack. I could have 45%. That's also 15%. That's 45% extra movement speed if we get 3 stacks. Yeah, we gain impetus. And then we'll get 2 into that. We'll grab titanium knuckles for sure. We'll have to put on Slippy. This is sick. Because we'll be applying status effects pretty regularly if we've got any weapons with status effect chance while it's active. Because that's an extra 70% status effect application chance while active. And that stacks up to 5 times. If I put all 5 into this, that's 7.5. Okay. 7.5 times 5. That is 35. That's about 40%. 40% extra gun damage for 10 seconds. Whenever I apply a status effect, which actually goes pretty insane with Force of Nature. Especially if we can get a face puncher or something equivalent to that. I also really like Metal Urge because it helps. All 3 of these are really good. Do I want more survivability? Do I want more damage? Or do I want more all of the above with Onslaughter? I think we go this. Whenever I deal gun damage. It's 20 stacks, 2.5. That's 50% action school cooldown rate. That'd go down to probably, what, like 30 seconds or something like that? And if I also get... Is there another one? Where's the action skill cooldown rate? Is there another action skill cooldown rate? Or is that just Axe and Stone? I mean, I guess I don't really need action skill cooldown rate if I'm going Eternal Onslaughter with Rep Kit. Triple bypass. I guess we go Bullet Storm, and then we go Force of Nature, and then we go... Got 6 points left. Dragon's Breath could be great. Catastrophe could also be really cool, since we're proccing a lot of status effects. Bloodlust would be really cool with that other shield. We can also swap back to the melee shield. Although it does make us very susceptible to going down. So we probably won't do that because we need something a bit more shield because that only has like 1,000. Rhyme Break would go hard with that particular shield too, which is kind of ridiculous. Bellfrost could be cool. But I think Force of Nature. Force of Nature. And I think now we put points into... Really, this is just Incendiary, right? But we get status effect, but we want Cryo because it freezes. I wonder... Oh yeah, we definitely want Executioners. We're doing crits. Yeah, if we're grabbing this... 3 stacks. That's 15% crit chance. 30% critical hit damage. I think Dragon's Breath. I think Dragon's Breath solely because we can... Yeah. Because that will go hard. That's an extra 100% damage. And it converts our gunshot to Incendiary. Isn't there an ordnance cooldown? Is it not in this tree? like that. So I wonder how Force of Nature works with Mortar Flare. Anyways, Ordnance cooldown. Where's that at? Is that over here in this tree or is that in the blue tree? Ordnance damage. There we go. Stores a percentage of... Yeah, this one. That's Ordnance cooldown. Is there another Ordnance cooldown? See it. This is an Ordnance. Detonations. Detonations partially restore. So we'd have to spend another... at least 20? That's 35 points? That would only leave... Ah, that's not enough. That's not enough. Not if we want to keep this. I mean, we could potentially get rid of these. The only thing that we really want in this would be this. Yeah, because then I could just go over to Metal Urge. That would save us 5. Yeah, that would save us 5 skill points that we could use on red somewhere. But I mean, if we're doing that, then we won't be able to get any of the capstones. Or my touch is death, which is kind of what we want. I want to say 50 is the max skill points. Decisions, decisions, decisions. I think maybe this. Because that would go up to 21% cooldown restoration. But I mean, on kill too. And if we grab this, that goes up to 40% chance on melee damage to activate kill skills. Maybe? Because then that will give us a lot of Dragon's Breath right there. Is there another Ordnance? I'm pretty sure that's the only Ordnance cooldown. Ordnance damage. Damage. Yeah, so it's either going to be kills or it's going to be... either going to be this kill skill or it's going to be... I think Axe and Stone is the only cooldown, right? Oh, and Endless Bombardment, but we're not doing that. Way too many skill points just for that. Which means it's gonna have to be. Where's rearm, man? I like rearm. We're gonna have to get rearm. I think I can't. Man. I almost want to say you could almost do like an ordnance build, but you wouldn't be. I